Callum from KB Ants and welcome back to yet another video. In today's video we're going to be looking at the care for Carebara Diversa, and I just want to say a quick thank you to Best Ants UK for sending me this colony as well as a few others to do these care guides. So we'll get into the video. These ants are also known as Asian Marauder ants or Asian army ants, and they do fit the name very well. You'll see after I've done a few of these facts. So we'll start off with the basics. With the species, the queen is anything from 20 to 25 millimeters, and the colour is a chestnut brown to black colour. The worker size is 2 to 3.5 millimeters, and they're extremely polymorphic. The soldier size or major size is 9.5 to 15 millimeters. So the humidity requirements for this species: in the nest you want it to be around 50 to 80%, and in the arena you want it to be around 50 to 70%. Temperature for this species: in the daytime you want it to be around 28 to 30 degrees Celsius, and at night time you want it to be 24 to 28 degrees Celsius. So with this species, the only difficult thing about keeping them is, well, there's a lot of things. I would not recommend this species for beginners. First of all, if you do want to keep this species, you need to do a lot of research, because there's a lot you need to know about this species. The requirements to climate and escape prevention and nutrition is something you need to take into account. So you need, ideally you want these to be in a natural setup. It's the best bet for keeping this species. I've seen people keep them in normal formicaria like acrylic nests and stuff like that, but your best chance of like colony survival is in a natural setup with some sort of cocoa fibre substrate for them to dig in, because they love digging this species. So we'll carry on with some of the facts. So yeah, like I said before, the temperature you want for them in the day is 28 to 30 degrees Celsius, and at night is 24 to 28 degrees Celsius. Like I said, they're not a beginner species, and you must pay attention to climate and escape prevention. So distribution for this species, they're found in Southeast Asia, which obviously that's why they're called Asian Marauder ants or Asian army ants. So the nutrition for this species, nutrition wise, it's probably the easiest thing about this species, because they are not fussy at all. They'll have honey, sugar water, insects, but when you feed this colony with this species insects, you want to make sure you boil the insects first or freeze, just to make sure that there's no mites or anything, because this species is very prone to getting mites. And also you want to keep your arena or natural setup or whatever nice and tidy to avoid getting mites as well. So yeah, you can give them honey, sugar water, insects. They do also have seeds. You can also give them tuna, cooked chicken, cooked ham, fruits, nuts, pretty much anything, and they will eat it, and they're very ravenous as well. That's pretty much all you need to know to be able to keep this species successfully. Like I said, your best bet is with a natural setup. So yeah, if you are a beginner, I wouldn't recommend this species. There are a lot to take on, and if you don't keep up with like your escape prevention and stuff like that, they can be escaped out of your nest in probably a matter of hours. So you need to be really on top of the ball with this species. But other than that, they are really an amazing species. The way they take down prey and how ravenous they are towards protein sources is amazing. They can get to huge colonies, and they can be polygynous, and they can be up to 16 queens in a nest. But honestly, you don't need any more than one. They grow very quickly given the right conditions. So I think that's everything for this video. Hope you like it. If you did, please remember to like and subscribe and hit that little bell to stay up to date with all my latest videos. And I hope to see you again in the next one. Thank you.